Recording. Peyton, how are you feeling?
First of all, y'all, let me go spark this blunt. Fuck this. I don't know.
Blindsided, or did you have a feel, or?
I was like, to be honest, it's weird. Like, I think it's like manifestation or some shit, but like, I had like that feeling telling me like all day. I don't know why. I was so anxious all day. Like, even before the challenge, before anything, there was something like telling me, I was like, something just don't feel right today. And so yeah, they got me, for sure. And looking back on it, I think what happened was I was okay. First and foremost, I'm sure everyone knows this. Oh my god, shit, my bad.
You're good.
I think everyone knows that like I really trust Javen. So Javen was pushing this narrative that we like had to have like super strong sides going into merge and all this stuff. And basically I was like, okay, cool. So I need to protect Javen's numbers at all costs, and that number one being Dom. So I was like, I'm ready to go to war for Dom, to be honest. Like, I know I lied to him and shit, but it was like, it is what it is. And I was still ready to like protect him. And so I think that was my downfall, because I know that Dom didn't give a fuck about me in this game, but I gave a fuck about Dom because of Javen.
So, what do you think went wrong tonight? Like, why do you think the votes landed on you, and who do you think were the votes? Because there was another vote that was on Dom with you. What do you think happened?
I think what happened was I threw out Krista and Ryan under the bus to Dom and Ellie, and Dom used that as a saving grace, and then Ellie probably ratted me out right next to him as well, and then the person that had my back was Sean.
Really quick, shout out Evan for reminding me. But who will you be sending to Land of Legends? If you want me to read out the people on the other tribe, you can let me know.
Javen for sure.
All right. Thank you. And so this game, you know, you've went to, how many tribals have you been to? 5, 6? I was gonna say you've been to quite a few. What was this game like to you? Like, how did you enjoy it? What were the tribals like?
It was really fun. To be honest, I kind of tend to get a little cocky in games. I'm really naive to the fact, like, when I'm on the bottom, I won't realize it because I'm like, oh, I'm so set. Like, I'm thinking long term. So I have a bad, like, what is it? A bad habit of getting ahead of myself. So like, I'll be thinking too, like, long term and not really thinking in the moment. So I would say that's probably like my downfall. What was the question? I forgot.
I was asking how you enjoyed the game, like what it was like for you.
It was really fun. That's where I was going with that. It's like, to be honest, I was on the bottom, but I never realized it. So I was chilling most of the time. Like, I honestly felt like I was making some moves. Like, I'm really happy that I got the Kayla tribal win before I went, because I kind of felt like I owned that personally. But yeah, looking back on it, I was never really in a power position, but I definitely had the full fantasy of feeling like I was.
I can't elaborate too much on my personal thoughts of your gameplay or anything like that while the game is still going on. Towards the end, I'll be able to say. But I will say I really did like your move last week, specifically last Tribal Council, because in my eyes, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I saw you were more aligned with Javen and people on that particular area of the game. And so I saw you through my eyes, I think, work with people who you didn't really value as much as close allies and put yourself in a spot where you kind of played along as if you were. And I thought it was a very good move to get you out of an interesting situation. And I think it could have, in a right circumstances, even kept you safe tonight. I think a few variables just went wrong that ended you up here. And I think you did a good play last week to hopefully launch yourself forward. Evan left, but I was gonna say I know he's gonna be upset to see you go. I really enjoyed your time in the game. Who are you like rooting for now?
Javen, Sean, because you have my back, Dustin, and then really, really excited to see what Zare brings. I've heard a lot about her. Devin, he's like, I talk to him daily. I love Devin to death, and so he filled me in on the game that you, Evan, and Zaire were in, and like so she apparently like did really good that game. So I'm really excited to see what she has to bring. So
Mhm.
I'd say what that's like Javen, Dustin, Zaire. Oh, also and lastly, also Sean and then Lucas.
Mhm.
Lucas, I know that he kind of turned on me at the Devin vote, but we had like a really good conversation one night, and we
Mhm.
saw eye to eye on a lot of game things. So like I was kind of happy we were able to put that past us and like rekindle the like friendship and bond we had.
Mhm. I was actually going to ask a little bit about that. Do you feel like through this game you were able to really like make any relationships that were deeper than an ally in a game? Do you feel like you connected with people on a more personal level?
Yeah, for sure. I know like I made it very apparent like I Devin is a beautiful man, and I'm really happy that I aligned myself with him, and me and him we still like me and him Snapchat daily, and so I mean I've always been close to like Javen, but I got close to a few people, but no one like I really see, other than Devin, there's no one I really see myself like talking to on a daily basis other than Devin and Javen, which I already had that with Javen since Z Fame Z. So like it was me and Javen were just set coming into this together.
Right. And who are you hoping does not win? Like, who do you want to see go home soon?
Um, I really hope I really hope this whole what's it, Ryan and Krista scenario gets broken up. But honestly, I would like to see Ryan and Krista make it out of it, and I'd love to see more so their minions, like their numbers behind them, go instead. Those being like Alex, Liz, Corey, Ellie, and I'd actually like because I think that it sucks that Ryan and Krista are kind of taking all the heat for like this quote unquote friend group shit. But I mean, that's just kind of like the narrative how the game is going.
Mm-hmm. I can go ahead and let you know that after this tribal council, there is not a merge. There is another immunity challenge where everyone's still on the same tribes that they're on. So I thought I'd go ahead and let you know that. Do you have any final words that you want to say to any viewers that are going to watch this when it's posted, or any maybe players that you played the game with that are watching this?
Uh, Not really. I mean, I had a really good time, honestly. Like I said, with the whole Kayla tribal, I got my full fantasy experience. So like, I had the like, I guess I know I'm going out early, but I still got like the full experience. I feel like, and it sucks that I'm going out so early, but it was like a really fun game, and I'm able to like immediately look back and see my flaws. So I don't blame anyone for doing what they did tonight, and so I wish everyone good luck.
All right. Thank you so much, Peyton. It was great having you. Sad to see you go.
All right, dude. Thank you.
Bye, Peyton.